There are a few places on this planet that you can read the history of and leave you wondering, how is this possible? How did all of this darkness happen in one place? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something strange attracting it? Well, today we're going to try to go to one of those places. It's an abandoned island off the coast of Venice, Italy, and most people who have ever heard of it are certain that the island is evil. And while reading up on what's happened there, it's definitely not hard to believe. Last summer, we got a phone call from our friend exploring with Josh, or as we like to call him, the Abandoned King. He is a YouTube creator friend of ours, mostly making videos around exploring abandoned places, and he told us about this island. The place is called Poveglia. For centuries, it's been a refuge, a place of exile, and a dumping ground for the diseased, dying, and the dead. In 1348, the bubonic plague arrived in Venice, and Poveglia became a quarantine colony. Fearing the uncontrollable spread of the disease, Venice shipped off many of its symptom-bearing citizens there a certain death sentence, and many of the ones too sick to protest were burned. And over the centuries, over 100,000 people lost their lives on this island. But that might not be the worst of it. The late 1800s, an asylum was built for the area's mentally ill, and in 1922, it turned into a mental hospital, where a doctor took advantage of the isolation and privacy to allegedly experiment on his patients with, amongst many other things, lobotomies. Crude lobotomies. He later threw himself from the hospital tower after claiming he'd been driven mad by ghosts. And so, before leaving to Venice, Italy to film our last episode, we called Josh to ask him if he'd be available to take us to the island in a few days.
Josh has arrived in Venice, Italy. He's downstairs right now and he says he hasn't slept for 24 hours.
I took 2 planes and a boat to get here. Dude, it's harder than I thought, though.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are with the Abandoned King. That's actually a cool
What's
name.
up, guys? Abandoned King, I like that.
Abandoned King.
Yeah, but you guys got me out here. You guys were like, come. I was like, you know what? You're right. I have to go. Seek discomfort.
That's right,
Boom,
baby.
baby. Hell yeah.
Bada bing. How far is this island?
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing is no one knows because obviously it's like no one goes here. It's
Yeah.
law, so we're trying to wing this one.
My big fear in all this is that the driver leaves and then just doesn't come back.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, what if we're stranded on the island of death? Then what? Who can help us then?
I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Josh is just showering up. He's getting ready. And literally after 2 hours of him arriving, we're going to go out and we're going to try and find a boat and go to the island within the next 2 hours.
Oh, this is it.
This is terrifying.
Honestly, I wasn't nervous until I read online about how difficult it is to get there, how like haunted people say it is, and how a messed up background the whole island has. Apparently every person that's ever been on the island absolutely never wants to go back. So if that says anything, definitely getting a little nervous now.
Oh my god.
I have butterflies.
Yeah.
Poveglia, yes, 100%.
We can stay on the island for 2 hours.
And then
Our inside.
on the island. Is service okay? Can we call for real? Yeah? Okay. Wow. Now we're really depending on them coming back, because if they don't come back, we're stuck out there. We got like a luxury boat here for us.
We're taking a freaking limousine to the island of death.
Well, we're exiting one of the most beautiful romantic spots in the world to go to one of the gloomiest and literally the haunted places in the world.
I don't know how many people have willingly gone to this island. You know, 99.9% of people did not want to go to this island. Here we go.
All right, we'll call you 30
we'll
minutes
do.
before. Well, I mean, we made it. I'm speechless right now. So what does that say? Does that say like no trespass or keep out?
I think it says welcome inside, drinks, and coffees to the left.
All right, all
So I think it's definitely that way. An entrance.
Seems legit.
Do it.
I feel like we have to, so we don't get sick.
Yeah, we can't stay out here for too long. Whoa.
Dude, we have to just grasp where we are. 160,000 people died here from a virus. And we're just walking through it right now.
I don't know if that's something to smile about. It's more scary than anything. Just to think of the people who have suffered here. I wonder what this was.
That's like chance your luck, dude.
Hold the railing, please.
No, I'm not gonna hold the railing. Just 160,000 people dead. That half the soil is made of dead people.
It feels very eerie when you arrived, but we've only been on we've only scratched the surface. Oh dude, there's holes in the ceiling. Literally a hole straight in the ground right there.
This is now creepy. I don't like it. Straight jungle.
Yeah, even the
Oh my god.
even the trees.
But the trees is making everything come soundless, like we're in like a sound room.
Yeah. This is so creepy. I'm not usually this scared of abandoned places. We've done a bunch of these, but this one is especially just like there's a weird feeling in my stomach.
No, so apparently there's a couple islands nearby that they actually started to dig up and they found mass graves in them. And they've never actually dug anything here. So they're expecting there to be just like, you dig a hole and there's just...
Yeah, this is body, right?
Yeah. And they say that half the soil on the entire island is made up of human remains. That's what we're stepping on right now.
Usually like nice guided tours. They don't freak you out.
Yeah.
I am so creeped out.
Want to peek up? That right there definitely looks like a prison cell. I swear, I walked out of this what we think is the prison, and it sounded like there was somebody standing right next to me, and I just thought it was one of you guys, and there was nothing. I don't know if your mind starts to play games on you and you're in crazy places like this. Where are we going, Matt?
There might be a church down here.
You can see the scaffold, so we know that's a building. But how are we gonna get over there? Oh my god.
Matt went for the simple man attack. Straight through. I'm not gonna charge through like you did. There we go.
Okay.
Wow.
This might be the church. It's small, but it's for the island. Like every other building, it's just destroyed and overgrown. Josh said every single asylum he's ever been to has had a church.
Yeah. Better than this one, but it is what it is. We're on an island. What do you expect, huh? But one last thing. The burning grounds, which is across this bridge coming up, where they burned all the victims that had the Black Plague. Dun dun dun.
Oof, I feel awful. I just feel like nauseous being on this island.
Okay. The other side of this bridge is the burning grounds. They burnt all the bodies that had the plague.
160,000 dead people underneath us. Then it's right there.
It's very eerie. The fact that it's so quiet makes it even creepier. Like, you really pay attention to the wind and like every little sound, and you just wonder, like every little bump in nature, you wonder, is that a grave? Just being here alone on this island is pretty surreal.
Okay, we have no idea what this building is,
But
but it potentially may be the creepiest one out of all of them. And there's a staircase that goes up that we're about to go up on.
Oh, it's a dead end.
Oh wow, yeah, it is.
Let's get out of here. It's a dead end.
Just bugs everywhere.
Should we go that way?
There's another staircase. I don't know what it leads to. Wow.
Whoa. Holy crap. That goes up so high. Should we do it? Oh, that's scary.
Looks pretty sturdy. Is it worth it?
I don't know if we'll be able to see anything.
Well, my problem is, what if you stand on that thing and it falls down?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know if it's worth the risk.
I don't like this at all. Oh god, this is so freaking scary. Should we go through there? Oh god, there's beds and stuff.
You're making me scared now.
For some reason I feel like there's always somebody waiting in these dark rooms because there's like a tiny bit of light peering out. I feel like there's a person in there. I don't know if I'm freaking myself out.
Dude, we made it back. We circled the whole thing. The tower's been blocked, guys.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only way to get access to the tower.
After 3 hours of walking around the island, we were done. And as we were leaving, the absence of life that we experienced on this island and what remains of it left us feeling hollow, heavy, and baffled that places like this even exist. Which made us wonder, how many other places have we been to with such a horrible past? Should these places stay isolated and avoided, or should they be embraced as a part of our history and serve as an opportunity to learn? Only time will tell whether this place will remain a real-life museum and a glimpse into some of our past, or be torn down and transformed into something completely new, leaving its mad history forgotten. We'll see you next week.
Thomas flew the drone really well, and this happened. Oh my god, dude.
You're going to the Black Plague water!
And now he's going in. Oh my god. That is incredible.
Oh, it's so squishy. Oh, dude. Oh, the grossest thing I've ever done. Oh. Yeah!
Woo!
Yes! Come get it, please! I gotta get out of this water immediately. He's tripping out, man. Dude, come get the fucking drone!
I'm coming. Woo! How do you feel?
Disgusting. I hope I don't have 18 diseases with me. This is disgusting.